Simon here, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Final Fantasy VII Remake once again as we continue on where we left off after our previous live stream, which was only yesterday. So greetings to those of you that have already stopped by in chat. We are making our way through the Marco Reactor number 5 and we've already done half of this. Well, not half actually, we've made our way down to the bottom and planted the bomb. But in terms of the actual dungeon, there's far more than half left to go, if that makes sense. It's quite a big crawl back up to the top, it's got to be said. And there's various mechanics that we need to interact with along the way. So yes, I'm doing very well, thanks guys. A bit tired actually today, you'll have to forgive me. I didn't have the greatest night's sleep last night, so if I end up falling asleep on stream, then hopefully you've had fair warning, shall we say. Oh yes, thank you James. Yeah, I did mean to check that. It might have been yourself. Somebody mentioned to me that I picked up a new weapon for Barrett, the light machine. That we got it off Biggs. I didn't even notice. So yeah, as soon as we get control of our party, I will go ahead and check Barrett's gear. And I might briefly run over the gear for some of the other party members as well while we're at it. Now hopefully we'll have a smoother stream than yesterday. We had all manner of connection problems, which was really kind of annoying. Can't check gear yet. We've got to go through the security officers. They don't give you a moment's peace, do they? Not at all. Hopefully, I'll just check first of all that we have assessed everything here, but I believe we have. Yes, so we just need to start unleashing those fire spells. Because everybody loves a bit of fire, or hates it as the case may be. But we don't yet have access to it because we need the other party members to build their ATBs. Let's switch over to them. Not sure if it's Barrett or Tifa that has fire. I think it might be Tifa. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Seamus, thank you so much for signing up as a YouTube member. That's really kind of you. A level 3 member, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, dude. And how are you? You having a good day today? Right, okay, so we're going to be introduced to the mechanic for this dungeon in a moment's time. But before we do that, as I say, let's just go ahead and sort out equipment here. Oh, Gatling gun. I still need to actually learn an ability. I've not really been paying too much attention to Barrett's abilities. I probably should have been. But yeah, we have got the light machine gun as well, which has a nice boost to magic attack and also has the lifesaver ability. Take damage intended for other party members. Sounds nice. I haven't really played this yet. I do have a nail bat Red Mario, but not on this particular playthrough. So that's on my other playthrough. For this live stream, I haven't yet encountered the area where the quest that gives the nail bat becomes available. But it's coming soon. It's, well, soonish. Okay, I'm going to keep the Gatling gun equipped just for the time being so that we can learn. I believe it's focus. No, not focus thrust. What's it called? I'll just go and check. Yeah, focus shot. I was going to say focus thrust, but that's Cloud's ability. Yeah, focus shot. We need to learn that. So we just need to cast it a few more times. What I'm going to do, just to make that a little bit easier, is go to battle settings and then set Barrett as the leader. Just like that. And also, whilst I'm here, now we'll sort out limits later. Not limits, sorry, shortcuts. Let's go ahead and just continue on now. Aye, Serenity's back and sharing codes again, it looks like, or something. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Serenity. Dude, your house must be absolutely packed with noodles. Or you're managing to keep up with eating them. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic, thanks, Seamus. Absolutely fantastic, apart from being just a little bit tired, but I can't complain about that.
It looks like a few of its components are still in transit.
Yeah, I love the way that the whole Airbus boss has been expanded in the remake here. It's not just a random techno soldier that Shinra heap upon us out of nowhere, as it was in the original game. There's actually a little bit of preparation for it. Evening, Poggymore. Well, evening for you, I guess. It's actually only 2:30 PM or just gone 2:30 here in the UK in the afternoon. Hey, good job, Red Mario. The fairy flute in 5 minutes. Nice. And Shi Ying, welcome. You certainly are, Serenity. You certainly are. Right, so I missed the story then because I was reading chat, but I think this is where we're looking around for the key card. Is that correct? Let me just check on the map. We need to go this way, do we? No, I think this is where we're looking around for the key card. Just ignore the objective marker. Yeah, there it is.
find it?
Yeah.
Good job.
Hello, yeah,
Now
Gala.
let's check out that console.
Welcome to the stream, and hello to everybody else that's joined us as well. Yeah, I was thinking that myself, Sage. Is there a best setup for this fight? There probably is. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I also wonder what happens if you don't use the computers and disable the various components if you go in with the airbuster at full whack, if that makes sense. Is that possible?
Yep. An enhancement powered by
Or does the game insist that you actually use these keycards before you can continue on? I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to risk testing that out because I'll get absolutely destroyed otherwise. Okay, so we can dispose of an M unit. Let's go ahead and do that. You also get a bit of a tutorial for each of these components. I think there's 3 or 4 different components. But you can disable multiple of each as you collect enough keycards. I'm not sure, Shana. If there is, I think it's one of the hidden trophies. Hello, Cletus.
Right. Let's move.
How are you doing today? You have to use at least 1 in each room, MT says. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, because I think a couple of the rooms you could potentially use 2, couldn't you? Okay. Right then, so we do have to disable the M bombs, or whatever they're called, for the first
Probably got a live feed.
room here, and then as we move on, we do actually get a bit more of a choice.
Smile for the folks at home.
Yeah, some of those 1 out of 256 steals in that game, Red Mario, can take a little bit of patience to get, can't they, for sure. Fortunately, there's not that many of them. Right, so what I'm going to be doing then, hopefully before airbustering the boss itself, is learning Barrett's ability, focus shot. So we'll start taking out the laser cannons. Oh, we didn't kill one, that's a shame. And we'll just focus really on building up his ATB so that we can do so. Okay, that's 2 times. Remember, each time you use an unlearned ability, then you get ever so closer to learning it, and then you can use it regardless of which weapon you have equipped.
Told you so.
What I could really do with at this point is a bench of some kind. Okay, we've got Barrett with Cure, and he's got full MP. So that's a start. Hi, Randall. I'm actually playing on normal mode at the minute. I haven't unlocked hard mode yet. So I would definitely like to try hard mode out, although I've heard nightmarish things about it, I've got to be honest with you. But, you know, we've got to try these things, but I do need to unlock it first. Oh, fantastic. Yes, I have got Magnify on my other playthrough that I'm doing off stream, but I can't remember exactly where I got it, so I don't think I have it on this particular playthrough. It must come later.
Huh. Intruders! Seize them!
Oh, no, I forgot we're using Bowser. I was thinking, what's Cloud not going over? Looking at the wrong character. Okay. So, I think 3 or 4 more hits with focused shot should be sufficient to learn the ability. I could actually use this from the shortcut menu. Should get into the habit of that.
Looks like there's 2 consoles.
Hey, barrier improved. So, just like in the original Final Fantasy VII,
If we can find the key card.
barrier actually gives you magic barrier. Might be called something different. And there's a green material over there we want to loot as well.
Any cards?
Just the one.
2 choices. And only 1 single-use card.
Yeah, that's the one thing that makes me nervous, Randall, not being able to use items in battle. It makes me nervous just because of how many items I actually go through in battle just on normal mode. Yeah, in some ways, the game is like a reboot rather than a strict remake. Although I suppose it depends how you keep defining those terms, isn't it? So what have we got here?
What does an AI programming course
Yeah, you can actually see what each
Increases
monitor is
processing
before you
power
interact with
dedicated
it.
to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
A real quick giant
I do like to
robot.
disable the big fat
That
bombs.
doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
but maybe disposing of a single AI programming core is also going to be useful. I don't know exactly what it does in terms of the actual practicalities of it in battle, but we've got the choice to get rid of it, so using it at least once is probably going to help.
Programming core flag for disposal.
Heidegger's not gonna like that.
Yeah, the trophy to beat the
So
game on
where did
hard
this need
mode
to
every
start
chapter.
To a storeroom for defective equipment.
That could take some time, couldn't it?
So, you think these defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to warrant a little detail?
Yeah, first strike material I've heard is fantastic to use for Aerith as well, John.
If we get that far.
Yeah, that worked well, didn't it, Red Mario? That little strategy that we used. Okay, I don't think this is one of the rooms with multiple key cards. This is just one key card again. So we can effectively move on at this point. Nothing else to do in here. You can incidentally head back to previous rooms if you want to disable the other computers when you get future key cards, but obviously you won't be able to deactivate everything even in the upcoming rooms, so there's really no point doing that. Okay, so there's 6 key cards to get in total, Yum Yum says.
Everything Shinra has
I'm
told
enjoying it, Tony, and a lot of other people are too.
Marco is the lifeblood of our planet.
I mean, obviously, whether it'll be worth the wait or not is going to be dependent on each person that plays it for them, really. Hello, Sousa
Who are you
Sousa.
talking to?
The people put me on TV. I'm gonna drop some truth.
1,000 Gil says they cut the sound.
And there are key cards between rooms if you want more. Yeah, I'm going to make sure we get all of the key cards. For sure. Oh, 2 of each, Randall, so it sounds like a nice balanced approach, doesn't it? Yeah, I think there might be a key card around here, maybe off one of these guys. Let's try and get into the open where we can actually target these laser cannons. So we'll do an overcharge, then we'll fire off a nothing because we're stunned. Is Barrett unstunned yet? Nope, he's still greyed out. Okay, now he is. Right, so let's go ahead and do focus shot. And again. No, don't stun us, don't stun us. I think it was our turn to interrupt that time. So one more, I think, will give us enough to learn the ability. Or maybe not, unless we had learned it already. I didn't really notice. I think we might have just learned it then. I'll just check.
Surprises there.
So much spam. Battle spam just popped up on the right-hand side. Let me just see. Yeah, we've learned it. So we've got Focus Shot as a permanent ability now, which means we can go ahead and sort out light machine guns. So what I'm going to do is just sort out the points so we can upgrade it. If I can get a materia slot, that's going to be a priority, so we can still equip at least the same amount. Yeah, thanks, James. Yeah, Barrett's learned Focus Shot now. So we can get a new materia slot there. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, additional materia slot. Just make sure when you're learning with a new materia slot, it does say additional. If it says connected, which it wouldn't in this case because we've already got 2 that are connected, then you won't actually gain a new one in that case. Right, let's just see what the other nodes have. Okay, and the other one, the most expensive, has attack power +6, etc, etc. Okay, so let's go for some attack power, shall we? Attack power boosts. Get some extra damage in on Airbuster then. Now, I'm guessing Thunder Spells are going to go down a treat on the upcoming fight. Physical defense +5 with high HP. Same with that. Let's go for some HP. And can we afford an MP plus of some kind? Or maybe just another HP plus if need be. Or we could go for defense. Yeah, defense is probably good. I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Flat out defense boost. Yeah, they have, absolutely. I'm loving it. I really, really am. Okay, so Lifesaver, which is the new ability we're going to be learning, take damage intended for other party members. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out, but we'll certainly be giving it a go. Okay, and it looks like the light machine gun now just has good stat boosts all round since we've gone ahead and upgraded it, including a +21 boost to magic attack. That's beautiful. And that nice boost to defense as well. which is always going to be helpful. We also have elemental materia, don't we? So before the boss fight, I'm going to equip Cloud probably. Oh, we have done it already. Lightning elemental for that extra damage with the physical attacks. Yeah, welcome guys, those joining the stream over the last few minutes. Okay, right, let's move on. So we'll just check if there's a secret key card in this area, because as has been mentioned, yes, there are some secret key cards even between the rooms from time to time, and there is one just here. Sector 5 reactor key card. Now, I don't think there's any more here, but we'll break the crates anyway. For absolutely nothing, it seems. We need to go up, don't we? Yeah. So, right, normally I'm used to going from one way to the other, but I think we always want to head up. Yeah, thanks, Yum Yum. Yeah, the key card in that hallway. You can miss out on it, I assume. I don't think I've got any other materia to link on the gun right now, Shana. The only link materia I've got is elemental, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I want to test out this lifesaver ability. I should add it as a shortcut if it's any good. Take damage intended for other party members, so it doesn't actually go ahead and do damage, but it'll be a boost of defense ultimately, I assume. Yeah, Barrett took a lot of damage having cast that previous ability, didn't he? A lot. Right, let's switch over to Cloud. Okay. Yeah, so it seems to do a good job, Lifesaver. I'm not sure if it reduces damage or if it literally just takes 100% of the damage onto Barrett or what. How it works exactly, I'm not sure. We'll have to probably test it out a little bit more. But it seems pretty decent. Don't use Lifesaver unless you also have Steel Skin active. Oh, Steel Skin. Yeah, good point. That's one of the other abilities that Barrett has, isn't it? Just bear with me one moment. Okay. Right, let me just check. We should have that ability. In fact, I know we do because that's one that Barrett has by default, isn't it? And there should be another key card in here. At least one key card. Okay. Which means we can deactivate both computers in here.
Only one. And this
Okay, or 3 computers.
Take your pick.
Yeah, so activate Steel Skin, then activate Barrett's Lifesaver ability. Which one's this? This one is the programming cores. And then over here we have the M units and the bomber shells. So let's do the bomber shells. It's the only one we haven't done yet. Maybe we can just go through them in order. I think Randall mentioned that that's what he did, and it worked well. Yeah, Steel Skin and Lifesaver seem to go hand in hand, don't they? So we'll try that. We'll try that on the next battle. Oh, okay, Poopin. Any idea when it's coming?
Big bomber shell.
Yeah,
flag for
definitely, Dr.
disposal.
Steinman. I'm even looking forward to seeing how the part 1, this game, actually plays out on next gen and on PC when it finally hits those systems, which it's bound to do. Okay, we'll do M units since that was the first one we did, so this will be the second.
M unit. Another type of enhancement.
Your call if you want to nix it.
Which means next up I will do the AI programming core again. And then the big bomber shell. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this fight,
Flag for disposal.
trying to do this fight and stream at the same time is probably going to become an ugly mess. Oh, not long to wait then, Poopin. That's awesome. Right, I don't think there's anything else to do in here. Okay. So we'll move on. I need to use the computer to open this door, don't we? Where is it? Oh, I'm at the wrong side.
tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in
Yeah,
my
I'm
entire life.
intrigued as to how they're going to do the next
You
game.
don't say.
Or the games following
We're
this
about to
one.
make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's
Because they might just go ahead and follow the same type of setup that they've gone for here.
watching. Like these, you gotta say.
So really narrative driven.
No. If you're about to ask me to
Rather than
dance, then
open world,
don't.
which is what people are expecting, because obviously in the original Final Fantasy VII it becomes a lot more open at that point once the party leaves Midgar. But I wouldn't be surprised if they stick to the same approach they've gone for here. If people take to this and really enjoy it, I can't imagine them wanting to change things up too much. So I believe this will be a weapon or an armor or something, because it's a purple chest. Yes. So it's a weapon for Tifa. Let's just very briefly check that out. See what ability it's got, etc. Okay, it has Focus Strike. Evade, then unleash a charging attack, moderately increases stagger. It does reduce some stats quite a bit, especially standard attack, as in physical attack, melee attack. But we are going to need to learn that ability, and we do have the other abilities learned. So let's go ahead and very quickly power it up using the upgrade weapon option, and then we'll equip it and start learning her ability. It's a habit we need to get into, really. Even if you have a favourite weapon that you want to use, you do need to learn the other abilities for each party member. So what have we got in terms of materia, which tends to be the first thing I always check. Might not be a lot on this weapon. No, that's because it already comes with 4 materia slots. Okay, so this is going to make Tifa more of a magic-based user, I believe, because of the fact that the physical attack is low, but the magical attack is high. We will boost her attack power anyway, but boosting MP is a nice bonus. Speed stat may as well. Yes, we have 4 linked slots on this weapon, don't we? Okay. Some of this stuff looks cool, actually, but I'm going to leave that for now, see if we can just stick to the flat stat boosts for the time being. Let's go for more MP. I reckon the MP boosts are going to be super useful on hard mode, aren't they? For sure. Due to the fact that you can't actually unlock or use items in battle on hard mode. Something I'm very nervous about, I'll be honest with you. Okay. Let's just go for lightning damage. Oh no, we can't afford it. That'll do for now then. Right, so let's equip those Sonic Strikers. Oops, wrong menu. Yep, so we are losing some physical attack, sadly, but we are gaining a nice boost to MP and magical attack. Now, what other materia should we give her since we got that extra slot? Does she have healing? No. Every party member having healing materia is a really helpful thing to do. And just check there's nothing in terms of key cards, which I don't believe there is here. Nothing down here? Nope. Okay, guys, if you think I've missed any key cards, by the way, please let me know in chat. Yeah, it does have that kind of vibe to it. It actually reminds me a little bit, Scott, of the Crystarium thingy from Final Fantasy 13. In terms of the interface, anyway. But yeah, it does certainly have the sphere grid vibe to it as well, for sure.
Copy.
Yeah, the Sonic Strikers, Nathan, are literally just looted there in a chest. Okay, so I do want to go ahead and level Tifa's ability. Oh, I forgot to use the other ability. It doesn't matter for this particular battle. Okay, so this one is Focus Strike. That's what we're trying to learn now. And that evades and then does damage that boosts stagger, I believe it said.
You ready?
Wow, we can actually cast this a few times, look. It seems to build up ATB fairly fast, once it hits, that is, which it didn't on that occasion. Barrett can once again do life save. So yeah, normally you do Steel Skin, then life save would be a good combination. Just trying to learn these abilities pretty sharpish if we can. If we can do it before the boss fight, that'd be a nice little bonus. Because I think we lose access to some of these party members then anyway, don't we? Yeah, just ability spam right now. Barrett again. Probably could do with a heal. Since Cloud isn't doing much, we'll get him on that. And we'll get Tifa doing more Focus Strike. Oh, we got the Lifesave ability already. Nice. So you do learn abilities fairly quickly, don't you? And we got the Focus Strike ability. So all abilities are now learned after like one battle.
Pushovers. Come on, y'all. Let's see what kind of mischief they were getting up.
Okay, right. So how many key cards can we get from here? We've already got one in our pocket, haven't we? Oh, no. Did we use that
Enough key cards.
before the last room, didn't we? Okay. So there might be 2 in here. Yes. And I believe that's all 6 now, isn't it? Which means we need to disable the bomber and the... Yeah, there's the bomber and the AI programming code. Then we've done 2 of each.
We should divert them if you think it'll improve our odds.
Yeah, I tell you what, these new weapons for Tifa, these new gloves, are fantastic at building up her ATB. They really are.
Big Bomber Shell flagged for disposal.
Oh, it's hard to resist, isn't it, Pooping? It really is.
Got no idea who he's messing with.
Yes, definitely, James. Definitely. Thanks for that. M unit. Nope, I've already done 2 of those. Yeah, we'll just go for 2 programming cores.
An AI programming core. Should we
Yeah,
discard
because
this or something
you've got
else?
the stagger mechanic as well, haven't you, Dr. Steinman? One thing I have heard is that Aerith does become fairly OP as well. But not necessarily
Programming core
immediately.
flagged for disposal.
Yeah, it could be Yum Yum. For sure. I was thinking
the
about
same
doing
thing.
a video for the key cards, but
Think we've done enough to weaken the robot?
yeah, we'll
All
see.
that we can, at least.
It's all good. The stage is set.
Right, game needs to give me a bench.
Fight a good show.
And also it helps if I go to the right door again. I'm not sure, Nathan. I'm not sure. They come in a purple chest
We're coming up on the exit.
on one of these corridors here.
Detonator
I think
still in range.
it was literally the corridor before this room that we're
When
in.
Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Right.
Oh, Blake. Right, let's switch over to Tifa. I want to test out her new gloves. Yeah, the ATB from Tifa builds up a lot faster now, doesn't it? And then we Focus Strike. Look at that. It almost builds it back up to a single bar again for reuse. I need to stick Focus Strike, I think, onto a shortcut. Wow, she's got full ATB again. It's crazy. Yeah, I definitely need to stick this onto a shortcut. You can just spam it over and over. Oh, I love it. I don't think it's the most damaging ability, but it's fun. Right, let's get some fire going since these guys do not like fire. Hiya, Retro. Yes, I do have a Switch. Yeah, I do. I haven't played that game, but yeah, I could check it out. I mean, I don't really get to play the Switch all that much, unfortunately. The kids get it a lot more than I do. But yeah, I'll check it out next time I get a chance. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, you can use your melee characters for some long-range attacks. Not only with magic, but by just tapping the square button, I found. Hang on, is this where we came into? I think I came the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I'm forever doing that. Okay, so yeah, we've gone ahead and deactivated everything we can deactivate. So in here, there's no more computers of that magnitude. Before we go up there, let's just see what we've got in terms of optional exploration. We've got some crates to break. That's the ladder that was picked up. Those crates, I think we'd already broken, but they do respawn. Oh, I'm always doing that, James.
Now we just gotta get it
You need to get used to it, I'm afraid. I do it in real life as well. Yeah, I don't think I've learned any new limit breaks yet on this particular playthrough. Oh, wow, yeah, good point, Yum Yum. You can really get some good synergy going. Oh, I need to sort out my shortcuts as well, I think.
Work faster, or you'll hear it from the brass.
Look, they're still prepping it.
They're here. Hold them back.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at some of that stuff after this fight. Right, let's switch over to Tifa because she has the fire spell. And these guys don't like fire, as you can see. Yeah, it's interesting the way that spells seem to have an automatic all mechanic, don't they, in this game? But Magnify kind of expands on that, doesn't it? Although I haven't got it on this particular playthrough. Right, let's give Tifa an ether. And Tifa has her ether, now she can cast fire again. Let's just go for normal fire. Oh, it's not quite enough to kill them, sadly.
Shit, we too late.
That's far enough, you bastards. I'm taking you down.
Make it hot.
Okay, and the Grenadier. There we go. Right, so off it goes.
Hey guys.
We'll be meeting up with that later.
Looks like a performance assessment, don't you think? Reduced response time. Should work in our favor.
For real though, we need to talk victory poses. Something coordinated for the live on camera finish. Could blow up big, start a new trend.
Trophy, I think that the only trophy I got, I think, retro, was the trophy for beating the chapter.
No way up.
So nothing too exciting. Yes, Yum Yum, I am assessing enemies. I'm pretty sure I've assessed all the current enemies so far. Although this one's going to need a good assessment, isn't it? Let's switch over to Cloud, and that's because Cloud has Thunder with elemental materia equipped. Yeah, we do need to assess this one, but yeah, assessing enemies is absolutely, well, it's just really important because it's required for various quests for Chadley, and I believe for a trophy as well. Okay, so what we're going to do now with Barrett, we're going to test this out. We're going to go for Steel Skin, and then once he's got his ATB back up, let me just see what Cloud can do first. Thunder. We're then going to use his other ability, which is called Lifesaver. Right, let's try and get out of the path of all of this bad stuff here. We can actually break the blades on this thing if we target them. It's a fun little mechanic that we can use. Thank you for the auto cure. Oh, this guy gets particularly mean, doesn't he, as the battle goes on. Right, let's see what we can do with Tifa. We could cast Barrier, but let's just go ahead and unleash. Let's just go Focus Strike. Seems to be doing alright so far.
Brace yourself. Get ready. So long.
Yeah, it's down. There we go. Yeah, that thing can poison you, can it? It casts silence, I believe, on Cloud. You know that little speech bubble with the 3 dots? I believe that means silence. But yeah, interesting, it can poison you as well. Hey, Simatron, thanks so much for subbing on YouTube. Appreciate it. Square are very mean with the benches in this place, aren't they? But we're making good progress. The chest to loot. I think I might have done that, Cole. I haven't handed it in yet. Oh no, we've nearly done it, look. So yeah, as far as I know, you just need to use normal abilities, but you have to use 10 individual abilities, as in unique ones, on staggered enemies. Right, do we need to heal up before we continue on? Yep. How does Barrett always end up with high MP, even though I keep using him to cure? Well, I'm not complaining. Blue Dragon. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about that pooping. I couldn't get into it myself. Not like Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey was absolutely phenomenal. Blue Dragon, yeah, it wasn't my sort of game, to be honest with you. I don't know why. It just never grasped me.
Let's go.
Right, let's just see what we can do, if there's anything at all we can do in terms of Tifa. I haven't really looked into it yet, Yum Yum. There's bound to be a way to boost it. You need to get to 300% for a trophy, in fact, not just 200. But yeah, I need to see exactly how you do that. Yeah, I've got nothing exciting at the moment there. Let me just see what I've got in terms of equipment, if anything. Yeah, nothing. I want to get the first strike materia. I've heard that's really OP.
Big boy's going to an execution, all right. We're gonna put him out.
Oh, Serenity's done it. Serenity's got 300 stagger.
We give it our all and we'll win.
Yeah, Legend of Dragoon is one game I would love to play. If that gets remade, I definitely will do so. A lot of people keep telling me I should, but I've never played it. One of those classics that I've just never got round to. I did play a Legend game called Legend of Legaia, but I don't think they're connected. That was back on PS1. Oh, Mash Triangle with Tifa goes up by 5. That's interesting.
All of us, no exceptions.
Right. We don't want to disappoint Marlene.
Okay,
Pack
so
those
there's a few
sleeves.
tips there about how you can do it.
You better give her a big old smile this time.
So we just need an enemy with a lot of health, I think, don't we? But maybe not a boss, because that'd be really challenging to do. But an enemy with a lot of health, and then just unleash everything on it until we get to 300% stagger. Triangle with Tifa. Spam is apparently a good way of doing it. Okay.
What? Open it already.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah, from that room over there.
I see, Lovester. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon is the one I didn't play. Legaia is the one I did. I think I completed Legaia.
Have to be so damn complicated.
You know, the faulty equipment storeroom.
I think I was on a JRPG fix after beating Final Fantasy VII back on PlayStation.
It's like a treasure vault. Woo, I like the sound of that.
Right, okay, I'm going to completely mess this up, unfortunately, because this is really annoying.
So how do we do this?
Okay, I'm probably not going to be paying too much attention to
Move the
chat.
levers at the same time.
Got these ones.
I'll take left, which just leaves right, soldier boy.
Right, we'll see how this works. The first bit isn't too bad, which is what you need to do for the
The
story.
emergency lockdown is currently in effect.
But I
we
always
need
get
to
confused whether you're
synchronize
supposed to
our
tap it or hold
In
it.
that case, follow my lead.
Nah, Tifa's.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1.
I messed it up.
Breathe when I breathe.
Okay, let's try again. Once you get into the routine, I think this becomes easier.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Ah, did I do it? Yeah, my finger even slipped off the analog stick then. Oh, you have to hold it, Yum Yum says.
Gotcha.
You have actually
Now
got to pay
that is
attention
what
to
I call
Tifa's hands, though,
teamwork.
not just the icons. I think, is that right? Okay, so that's all we need to do in terms of the story. But there's a whole load of treasure we can get now. First of all, we'll interact with the computer here.
This would be the treasure vault.
That's right.
What's the catch?
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Yeah,
Different
I
from the other
believe there's a trophy now when you get the next set done.
But we gotta do it.
So this is completely optional now. You get a trophy and unlock the treasure room.
But hearing that,
Doing it
just
that one
makes
time is all we
more
need to do it.
Yeah, let's stick it to
Okay,
it.
hold it, but move the stick slowly. You have to match Tifa's hand movements. Okay.
Delta level security lockdown is currently.
Okay, here we go then. This is where I'm going to screw it
Okay,
up.
guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me.
Very true, Serenity.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2, 1.
Alpha level
Okay,
security
that's the first one done.
disengaged.
That was great, you guys.
But that's the easy one.
Let's keep it up. All right. 3.
Okay, both
2,
up.
1.
Beta
Oh, I
level
got it.
security
Okay. I think
disengaged.
it's just one more now. Is that right?
Think we've got this?
Hell yeah, bring it on. Ain't nothing I love more than sticking it to Shinra.
Halfway there. Steady,
Okay, down and
guys.
up.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on.
No need to grip it so hard.
Right, this is where I'm going to just keep screwing it up now. I can see it.
1.
I got one right, one wrong. Barrett, I'm blaming you for that.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
Oh, yes, I remember the Behemoth Horn, Red
We got
Mario.
this. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks to your help.
Don't rush it. Shake it off. 3.
Okay, I'm going to have to not pay attention to chat, I think. What? Why am I not doing it? I'm doing exactly what it says. I'm really confused. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so right is up, left is down.
Shit.
I'm not sure why this isn't working. Let me just check.
Avalanche.
Ugh, this is exhausting.
At least some of the dialogue keeps us going, doesn't
This
it?
time. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level
Okay, we did it, we did it.
disengaged.
Took a few attempts, but we got there. Yeah, I was going a little bit too early was the problem. It's as soon as Tifa starts to move,
Okay,
then you have to
final
move
round.
immediately after.
Don't lose
It's not
focus.
exactly in sync. That was the problem.
1.
Oops, I'm supposed to be going the other way this time. Whoops.
Watch carefully.
Yeah, I understand,
We got
Sage.
this. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, too soon, too soon.
I'm
Yeah,
still
welcome,
getting warmed
guys.
up.
To those just joining us.
Focus. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Come on.
Focus. 3, 2.
The problem is I've no idea what I'm doing wrong. It looks like I'm doing it in perfect sync. I don't know why it's not working.
Hey, I think I should lead after all.
Don't do it. I need my PS4.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Much better.
I'm pretty sure that Cloud could kind of like reach across with his
Let's get
sword
through this.
and do them all at
3,
once
2,
himself.
1.
Okay, Cloud's worked that time.
Still getting warmed up.
Oh yes, it's never been my strong point, Yum Yum.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
I did it!
Delta level security
Yay!
disengaged. Disposal room now accessible.
Yes, I think so, Lovester. It's got to be in perfect sync though, and the sync gets harder each time.
Hey, yo, Cloud.
You get a little bit more leeway on the earlier attempts.
You really a bona fide soldier?
We didn't train for this.
So, I believe you get a trophy if that's your first time doing it.
No rhythm? How did you soldier on?
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
annoying, Dr.
See what's
Steinman.
inside.
You know, you're supposed to be looking at the prompts on the screen. You're supposed to be looking at Tifa's hands when she moves her levers. Oh, I just don't have a clue. But we got there. We got there. Nope, not this way. Of course. I'm going to grab the treasure. So this is all of the good stuff from the stuff that we've disabled off the boss. Along with the new materia. Magic up materia. Nice. I think I'll stick that onto Cloud to go with his thunder spell for the boss.
Score. It's just like Claude said.
Oh, thanks everyone. Appreciate the applause there.
I say take everything that ain't nailed down.
Yeah, so we do only get normal items in these. Or maybe not that normal. I think some of this other stuff can be used as bombs in battle. Right, those big bombers in particular look like they could be quite powerful. Let's just check very briefly, shall we? If so, it might save them for the boss fight that's upcoming. If we go to inventory, go to items, I believe. There it is. Look, big bomber. Deal 500 physical damage to enemies within range. Oh, what was the other one as well? The programming core. Can be sold for a large profit. Okay, so we just need to sell that for a little bit of gil. It doesn't seem to have any battle usage. Hey, there's a bench at last. So we'll grab the music track and any items that are available for the cheap. And that is 3 stop it. 3 mega potions. Oh, we've got 12,000 gil. Nice. Or we did have. About to use some of that. Right, let's rest up. Yeah, so the bombs are probably not that good on the boss, are they? Because they're going to be far more useful when there's a whole collection of enemies in range. Since they do 500 fixed points of damage on every enemy they hit when you cast one.
All right, time to go.
Let's save here. I'm also going to, I think, do another save. Just on the off chance that I ever want to come back to this particular boss. For fun. It certainly does, James. It's very kind of Shinra to install benches right before they attack you, isn't it? Oh, can I still access? Yeah. Actually need to sort out some materia here, possibly. Right then, so if we head over to the materia menu, we've got lightning with elemental. Yep, that's fine. Healing, yep. Yep, we need assess and HP up. Okay, can live with that. Lightning on Barrett, good. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with all that. Could probably do with some more lightning if I've got it. Yes, we have. The more lightning, the better. I don't think wind's going to be particularly useful here, so let's go ahead and throw lightning up. We do need to be having every party member with ranged attacks if possible. Oh, thank you, Art Blast. Yeah, I've got a feeling that this might not go down too well. We'll see. Trying to defeat Airbuster, a challenging encounter here, along with streaming at the same time, might be a recipe for disaster, but let's see. Let's find out. I'm going to go for a similar strategy, I think, at least initially, Red Mario. I'm going to switch to the party members that are situated behind, and then trust the AI to block and guard from his frontal position.
Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Right, let's see how this goes. I do need to start casting barrier as well.
Think you forgetting someone?
Yeah, some materia requires a ton of AP, doesn't it, Sage? I've heard that some of the Colosseum battles are fantastic for leveling.
And what a wasteful.
but I haven't had a chance to test that yet.
Even if there were.
Hello, Fig. Oh, nice.
Let's talk about wasteful endurance.
Replaying it, and on your second playthrough, just hit the church. Fantastic. Yeah, we're about to get there. Well, if we can defeat Airbuster.
But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh?
We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say. But for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Blanca was known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the costs. As you must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's gonna
Oh,
you
yes, if it's the one I'm thinking of, damn.
Such methods are beneath.
Yeah, it is quite challenging.
As are you, my faithful Suarettes. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor.
Wutai! The hell we are! You still don't understand your role?
Oh, boy.
What do they do? Don't you see? You fools were never
Right, this is where I probably really embarrass myself now.
pawns in our plans to sell great and glorious
Oh, man.
war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate.
Hello, Harry. Oh, fantastic.
So choose.
Well, hopefully, Harry, this fight will go fairly smoothly so that you still have a walkthrough to follow afterwards.
Raise the curtain on our main event.
Oh, no, Fig, but thanks for reminding me. I do need to assess this enemy. I completely forgot until you just mentioned it. I have been doing a pretty decent job with assessing, though. I think we've got everything so far.
The eco-extremist
Hello, Thunder Dragon.
terrorist conspired with Wukai against Midgard. Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment, death.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, welcome to those of you that just joined the stream the last few minutes. Planning on trying to get to the platinum trophy of this game. I'm still on normal difficulty, but feel free to stick around the channel if you want to check out the playthrough, subscribe, etc. You know, the stuff that people do on
Get your
YouTube.
head in the game. We're counting on you, man.
Okay then, guys, I'm going to have to say goodbye to chat for a little while. I won't be paying attention to it because I'll get absolutely slaughtered if I do. Right, so we're going to start with Steel Skin on Barrett. And then we're going to take the ability, or use the ability that absorbs damage from other party members, which is Lifesaver. And then we'll switch over to Tifa. Okay, you still take a fair bit of damage, it seems, from the front here. And it looks like the President or Heidegger, I can't see which one exactly there. He's just watching us get absolutely destroyed. Okay, let's start unleashing some Thunder spells, shall we? Oh no, let's put Barrier on some party members here. Let's start with Cloud.
Nothing to worry about.
Reduce the physical damage that he will take. And next up on Tifa, we can actually use Magnify with Barrier, but I don't have access to it yet. And it doesn't reduce the, you know, the effect of Barrier as far as I'm aware, like it does with other spells. So a little tip for you guys on that. And finally, Barrett.
Let's turn it up. Come on.
Okay, so I'm not unleashing a whole lot of damage here. I'm trying to conserve MP for the easy phase, or the easy-ish phase. Okay. And we'll just keep using abilities that help to stagger the enemy. Maybe Focus Strike now. And let's use some other abilities on out of the party members. Maybe Focus Thrust. Okay, there comes the stagger.
Give 'em hell, okay?
Let's see what damage we can unleash. Again, I'm just going to conserve some MP here. I know that Tifa's already used some. Okay, here we go, phase 2. MP's really going to come into its own later on. You're saying, yes, we can cast ethers, but I don't have a whole lot of them. Right, we need to get the heck away from this thing. So all party members should move automatically that you're not controlling. But it does have the ability to, you know, kind of one-shot you if you're not paying attention.
We need to come up with a plan.
Okay, need to move from that, really. Or not. Risk getting stunned. Uh-oh, big bomber. Let's try and guard. Can we dodge it? No. Okay, let's heal up. We couldn't dodge it because our other party members got hit by it and they were stunned.
Don't give up.
No, I haven't assessed him yet. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget, don't I, on bosses? Always do it by the end, but thanks to you guys reminding me. Means we do actually do it eventually. There we go. So 24,800 health left. Oh, avoid that blue grenade stuff because that's what stuns us. Okay, let's guard. Oh, Barrett felt that, didn't he? He certainly did. Okay, things get really nasty now. Divide and conquer. Yeah, I've already assessed. Yeah, thank you guys. I have done the whole assessment right now, so... Right, can we defeat these arms? Oh, do these need assessing as well? Are these different, are they? Are these actually different enemies? That is really interesting. Right, get out of strong attack mode, please, Cloud. Just get some ATB up. There we go. We'll do something in a moment. We have to actually assess the arms as well, guys, so do not miss out on assessing the arms. Okay, they are a unique enemy. Yeah, thanks, Dan. That's why you said, typed it out in chat, was it? Right, who can we summon? Chocobo and Moogle. Cactuar, is it? Carbuncle. Okay, let's go for Carbuncle. This is going to be a long battle. So having that little bit of buff from Carbuncle is going to be a big help. Okay, right, let's take out some of these arms if we're able. Okay, spells Thunder. Thunderar, even. On the left arm. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Right. Okay, let's start halving some magical damage and stuff. Tifa, if you wouldn't mind going on to healing duty momentarily, please, on Cloud. And Cloud, if you wouldn't mind limiting this particular arm. Okay, it's going down, it's going down. Right, staggered.
You're done.
Okay, there goes the first arm. Nice. Okay, and we're getting a full heal here. Yes, yes, if I get the opportunity to summon again, then we can go for that one. Okay, it's the arm back, is it? Yeah, seems to be. We need to try and get it pressured again, I think. Okay, so we're currently reducing physical damage. Let's go... sorry, magical damage. I think we'll just leave it there for now. I won't bother with other buffs for the time being. We do need to get some damage in eventually, don't we? Okay. Right, Barrett is going to steal skin and lifesaver once more for us. And he's going to do his beam attack soon as well, I think, isn't he? So we need to be aware of that. Oh, crud, this is it, I think, isn't it? Yeah, this is where we need to run. Or that thing does a ton of damage if you don't. It really does. Let's start unleashing some nasty stuff here. Thunder, Ra. Thunder. Let's just do thunder all around, shall we? Okay, he's almost down to half health by the looks of things. Uh-oh, need to run, need to run.
Need my help.
Cloud, don't stand there, you moron.
Fuck on this! Hip fire! Oh, you in trouble now.
Okay, let's do some other abilities. He's almost staggered. There we go.
Don't stop now.
Time to end this. Yeah, let's pour on this.
I've got this.
Come on, come on, come on, get that damage in. Okay, another phase now. Crikey, this battle. What chapter are you on, Dan? I'm going to guess chapter 15. Oh, that's interesting. That's in this game, is it, DJ Stone? A Carbuncle does different abilities. Okay, things really get trickier now.
Time to do your thing, big man.
And this is the phase that I really like to try and conserve MP for. Okay. So, Cloud and Tifa are going to be relegated to healing and ether duty. They will be doing some damage as well. But mostly they are going to be there for support at this stage. Right, let's move away from the blue stuff. Right, I'm going to try and just use Steel Skin a little bit more often as well at this point. Just to reduce that incoming damage while Barrett's in command. Okay, Cloud, if you could throw another heal, please. Oh, I love this version of the boss theme with the male chorus. That is so powerful. Or just with the chorus in general. I'm behind you a lot, am I, Dan? Hello, James. It's going okay. It's going okay. Just struggling a little bit with Airbuster here, but we're not dead yet. Yet. Anyway.
Let me show you how it's done.
But we are starting to struggle a little bit. Okay, lots of blue stuff that we want to avoid there. We need to start getting some ethers tossed around, I think. Okay, so Cloud, if you could throw an ether on yourself, actually, that would be somewhat useful. Okay, he's coming back into melee range, so we can unleash some damage from the other party members here. But he doesn't stay here for long, unfortunately. Yeah, this fight's very different to the original, isn't it? Very different. Not necessarily at the beginning, but it does end up very different. Come on, come on, come on. Just keep unleashing everything you've got there, please, Cloud. Yes, okay, limit break, because even limit breaks have range in this game. So once he backs off, we can't use that. Nice. I think he was pressured or something, was he? For a few moments. Okay, what can Tifa do? Focus strike, maybe. Okay, move, 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 move. That tank buster ability is a one-shot, don't forget. As you can see, we caught the tail end of it there, and it still hurt. Oh, crikey, this battle is a slog. Okay, let's switch back to Barrett now. But he's really low on health, which is encouraging. The problem with this, or not the problem, but the thing to be aware of with this game is that bosses become far more deadly, don't they, later on into the encounters. We've used our summon. We've used the limit break already. We're running particularly low on health, it's got to be said, and MP. So yeah, things are becoming really challenging for this fight. But we're on track. Come on, Tifa. And Cloud. Let's go ahead with Barrett and just Ether. Ether, Tifa. Cloud, if you can Thunder as well. Not yet. Now you can.
We almost got this.
He's going to do Tank Buster or something, is he?
Let's do this.
Did Cloud even do his thunder attack?
Brace yourself.
Right, move. Oh, crud, he's doing it at a nasty angle. Oh, wow, did you see that?
Fight's not over yet.
That was evil. Oh, boy. People are going to die here. Okay, cure. Rut on Tifa.
You got this.
I can still fight.
And cure on Cloud. Okay, I don't know how we managed to survive this, but we did. Oh, man. He just... Oh, that ability, man. It's horrible. Move. Okay, we avoided it that time. Okay, right. Leave Tifa to that. Let's get some more cures going. We're so close now. Oh, we did it! How the heck? That was Tifa's limit break. He still had quite a bit of his health bar left, but that seemed to be enough to absolutely destroy him. Oh my goodness. Oh. That fight on hard mode, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to be absolutely decimated.
I was wrong about you.
Oh, literally, that was a grind, that was, but we got there. And we didn't actually lose anybody. We didn't have to use a single Phoenix down, so that was cool. Yeah, thanks for the moral support there, guys. Even though I couldn't really read it because I was trying to focus more on the game than the chat. Yes, so that'll be the end of Chapter 7. We should get a trophy, but I might not. Hello, Amado. Yeah, it's going well, thanks. I feel like it's been a while since we got to chat. Yeah, been enjoying it though. We've just beaten Chapter 7, making our way into Chapter 8, now that Airbuster has been defeated. Oh. Cranial Pinball. Oh, you've been watching since the Final Fantasy VIII Remaster, but first time you caught a live stream. Well, fantastic to have you. Yeah, thanks for checking out the content. That was a fun playthrough, that was, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered.
Yeah.
We got the Platinum Trophy on that one, didn't we?
Through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then?
I love the way they get all of Cloud's
You doing this?
mentalness in,
Never mind. about
don't they,
that.
from the original?
Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything.
Yeah, how are you doing, Amado?
Why not? Good. Easy does it.
Greetings, Arbushi.
And steady.
Yes. Yeah, normal mode with the difficulty ramped up and the ability to use items in battle disabled. And that's the part I'm a bit scared about because I think we used
Who are you?
about 4 or 5 ethers on that last fight.
Oh, Cloud. There's still so much to be done.
Oh yeah, in terms of the remaster, DJ Stoner, that was a poor job. The game itself, fortunately, is still the same game.
Maybe you're not okay.
So there's still enjoyment to be had there if you like Final Fantasy VIII. But yeah, the remaster was probably one of the poorer Square remasters, wasn't it?
Ah, he lives. Finally awake, are we?
And here she is.
You're...
Aerith. It's Aerith. And you are...
Yes, it's Aerith.
Cloud.
Aerith, not
Nice to meet
Aries.
you again.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh, the flower girl. And this is...
Yeah, I was saying, KK, in the
An old
battle,
church in the Sector
the
5
boss fights in
slums.
general in this game, you can't take them for granted,
You
especially as
came
you get close to
crashing
the
through
end,
roof without
because
so
they
much
just
as a lookout
seem to
below.
do so much more damage, don't they? They become so much harder as they get low on
Fell
health.
right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher than they look. This place, it has a kind of power.
Oh,
Before
okay,
I
MT.
forget, you dropped this when you landed.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
Oh, I think my favourite remaster by far is Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age of all the Final Fantasy remasters.
Bet you just don't know how to use it.
Could be.
I feel like that's the one they put the most effort into.
Just having it is enough. It was a gift from my mother.
It doesn't sound like it, Sage, based on what people are saying in chat. I'm not looking forward to it.
You should stay a while.
But we managed to get away with the last one, so maybe we'll manage to survive the next. Okay, so we're not going to do any exploring around the church just yet. Because we can't run. So we'll just proceed with the story. We can come back to the church later.
In that case, huh?
Yeah, I do like 10's remaster as well over Mum. I actually really like the new soundtrack, or not the new soundtrack, but the remastered soundtrack in Final Fantasy X.
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? A soldier? Ex-soldier.
Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes at least.
You don't mind, do you?
Yeah,
Bodyguard
option.
work's
Well, not
too
optional,
different
but
from
new
your
boss
stuff, right?
fight here that wasn't in the original game. And this is a real anime boss fight, isn't it? Oh my goodness, this is going to be painful. And I haven't even sorted out my equipment. Or my materia, because I
Fine,
can't.
But it'll cost you a lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one. What
Don't step on the flowers, you will catch holy hell.
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
Oh boy, 138 people come to watch me get absolutely slaughtered. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Oh, you do get a chance to menu, do you? Okay, does anybody know what element this boss is going to be weak to, if any at all? I'm going to assume fire, being humanoid.
You know I'm yours too, right?
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
Okay, I haven't had a chance to menu yet,
I don't think that counts then.
but maybe we do before the actual boss. Okay, I've already assessed these guys anyway. I don't have thunder. I mean fire. I need fire.
Sorry. Brace yourself.
That guy's just standing there with his gun. It was just like, hey, come and unleash as much braver action as you want to. Type of thing. Yeah, thanks, Cosmic Tron. Okay. I want fire. I should have equipped it before Airbuster, but I needed thunder on that fight.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the voice actors have changed from Advent Children, haven't they? Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure if you watch the first trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake, they actually did have the Advent Children voice actors for that.
What's his face? Hardly knew ya. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it.
Okay, so I don't get the menu, which means I don't get to sort my materia out before fighting one of the hardest bosses so far. Oh boy. Okay, let's go ahead and... Do I have regen? Yeah, let's cast regen. We are going to cast Assess, don't worry. Let's do that now before I forget.
Best do it right.
Right, so, okay, fortunately, Reno... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Reno has a greater resistance to lightning. Why they did that immediately after Airbuster, I don't know. But that means that my physical damage is going to be worth squat. Because I have Elemental Thunder attached in my weapon. Which means I've effectively completely done myself a complete disservice here, as you can see. Reduced damage. Oh! I'm completely Scrooged. I don't know whether I should just restart at a point where we can sort out equipment. Because I've completely and utterly disabled my ability to do any decent damage on this fight. Yeah, this is terrible. I might have to restart this fight. So where is it that you can change gear? Okay. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention right now to the fight because I'm just so miffed over the fact that I've completely and utterly destroyed any chance of doing damage to this guy. We've done like 150 points of damage. Several minutes into the encounter. And that's when he doesn't dodge our abilities. Okay, apparently you can't dodge EM shot. Not dodge, sorry, block it. Yeah, I'm really annoyed.
All good.
That was really mean of Reno to have that elemental resistance. Okay, you can dodge it, but you can't block it.
Brace yourself.
Okay, we did a little bit of damage with Braver. But the problem is this fight gets even harder. Like with all boss fights, as you start to do more damage. Right, we need to build up ATB first of all. And I think Braver's going to be the only chance we have. Right, dodge. Yep.
Okay.
Operator mode and block. Okay, we'll try that. Operator mode and block. I'm not going to use Braver yet. We need to dodge something first.
Come on.
Oh, he's going to dodge that for sure.
Sloppy. Relocate. Going for ya. That'll do.
Okay. Missed an opportunity then, I think. Punisher counter is super effective. Alright, we'll try that. I want to unleash Braver, but he's going to dodge it if I don't pick the right time. Okay, now. Yeah, we got it. So if you can block him, like now, and then... oh, no. That was a waste. Okay, dodge. Stop attacking, Oh, I couldn't interrupt his attack. Cloud's own attack, I mean. He probably would have taken a lot more damage if I'd actually taken off the flipping elemental materia in time. Okay, we're into phase 2 now, just in case you thought things weren't annoying enough here.
Gotta make you work for it, huh?
Oh, thank you, DJ Stoner.
Well, lucky for you, tough guy.
Okay, Punisher mode is what we want. Problem is you go so slow in Punisher mode, don't you?
This dance of ours could
Okay.
use a spark.
Right, we need to assess these. As they're technically a new enemy. Move, don't get caught by them, don't get caught. Right, let's assess.
Allow me.
Okay, of course, they are immune to thunder, which is the only spell I have. The same as Reno, pretty much. Okay, we're going to need to heal up. Let's get to safety for a moment, and we'll cast Regen. Since Regen's actually kind of useful on this fight. Oh, thank you, Serenity. Move! Try not to get caught in those explosions. Okay, move. Oh, we're stunned. No! Okay, we're unstunned. Let's go ahead and heal. I'm going to try and save MP by using a high potion instead of cure. Okay, get ready to dodge whatever happens next. Okay, now, Braver. Okay, we've got some damage off. Not a lot, but some.
Hey, don't step on the flowers.
Okay, I think dodging is the way to go. Not dodging, sorry, blocking. Dodge EM charge. Move. EM shot, dodge this. There we go. Well, let's try and kill some of these charge things. We're going to get interrupted before we get Braver off. Yeah, these things are annoying as well. Okay, they're down. Right, dodge this. Block. No, didn't get the block off. Okay, okay, go, braver. Okay, I think I've timed the point where we can do damage. We have to actually block, not dodge, where he charges at us, and then he gets stunned for a moment. Ah, I didn't get the dodge off. Oh yeah, where's Meteor Aim when you need it? Oh, not these stupid things again. Oh, that was nasty. He actually swings his mines at you. Move, move, move. Oh wow, he actually inadvertently dodged one of his attacks there. Oh, he's bringing them back out again already. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, braver, braver, braver. Yeah, we got some more damage done. You try and sneak some attacks off on him. He's just not having that, is he? Not at all. Right, now he's going to put his mine tosses out. Yada, yada, yada. I can see there's a few little tips there in chat, guys, which I'm struggling to read at the moment, I'll be honest. But I seem to have a bit of a routine going here. I'm a bit concerned about trying to interrupt it right now.
It's your fault if they come back and haunt you.
Dodge. He's doing something. Dodge. Oh, I didn't dodge. Right, regen's about to run out. Regen is really good healing, though. Can we reset regen before it actually runs out, or do we need to wait for it to completely expire? Let's just test. Yes, we can. We don't have to wait for it to expire. That's helpful. Okay, get ready to dodge this. Now, block. Okay, braver, braver, braver.
Hey, don't step on the flowers.
Oh, I'm trying, Chelsea. I think Ares is going to have to give us the benefit of the doubt right now. I can't believe I've done this fight so far with Reno's resistant elements on elemental attack. It's like the worst setup you could possibly have. We did it! First time! Oh! That's a relief.
You've got it all wrong, man.
And with the dumb setup of having thunder elemental materia linked on weapon as well. So the battle inevitably went on for much longer than it needed to. But I actually got into a good routine there. Killing the little lads he spawned. And then blocking, not dodging, blocking when he charges at us. And then as he's stunned for a moment after, just unleashing a single braver for a little bit of damage. Oh, dear, dear. Oh, okay, Red Mario.
Weird. You're not attacking.
Yeah, and not using Punisher mode. The problem is I got into such a routine there. It was a longer battle than it otherwise would have been. But I didn't want to mess up the routine that we had going. Right, let's get rid of Lightning now. Right, Lightning, I don't like you anymore. Get away from me. I don't want to see you again. Get out of here. Where's Fire? Right, Tifa. You're not in my party. You don't get to keep the materia, I'm afraid. And I'll just keep everything else as it is. It's mostly just the fact that... yeah, I'm not going to use Barrier. I'd like to keep the HP up for now. Right, there's a nice yellow materia over there. I think it's Chakra or something that's not even that good. But we can't access it right now, so we need to come back for it later on. Oh, thank you, Cosmic Tron. I don't know how I did it, Dan, but... yeah, like I said, that little pattern of attacks that we got ourselves into seemed to do the trick.
Maybe we can get out that way.
Right.
No, ice is nice,
That hole.
Shana says. Yeah, I think so, Shana. Lady luck with us, it seems, right now. Oh, I hate it when the camera does this. It sort of forces itself into a certain perspective.
They saved me.
I'm not sure the earliest fig, but you can get it pretty soon. I think maybe once you've gone to Sector 6 for the first time. Not Sector 6, which is the sector we go to first? It's Sector 5? I always get them confused. Yeah, Sector 5. Once you go to the Sector 5 slums, maybe, or Sector 6 slums. It's soon, anyway. Right, what are we doing here? Oh, no, we're going across the thing here, aren't we? Isn't that what opened up for us? I'm remembering doing a bit of parkour or something in this section. Oh! Bummer, no, the lag. The lag is back. Why is the lag back? Go away, lag. Let me save my game. I don't know what the frick all this lag's coming from all of a sudden. It happened yesterday, didn't it? I need to sort this out. Let me make sure that it's something on this end or on YouTube or what. Oh, I freaking hate this stupid lag. Lag and buffering. Router reset time, lol. I'm just going to type in chat for a minute because things get really... really out of sync now. Let me just see. I'm up to 5 megabits again. I don't know, Sage, what it's from. It happened yesterday. Resetting the router. Okay, maybe it's going to be getting better in a moment. I'm back to over 5 megabytes. I think. I'll wait a moment, see what happens. Okay, it's going back to green. Okay, lag stop for the moment, Shana says. I'm thinking it's something to do with the Netgear bandwidth, automatic bandwidth control. Okay, I'm thinking it's going to be fixed in a moment because it has gone back to green in OBS. Yes, router Arbushy. Router. I know Americans like to mispronounce it as router, but that's not for me. Okay, I think we're back together. I think we're back to normal. Right, I've got it back to green on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to have to disable bandwidth control, I think, after this stream and see if that fixes things going forward, because...
I'll go first.
That's becoming really annoying, isn't it? Yay, Pooping, your game's out for delivery. Nice. Yeah, ethers are actually kind of useful, Red Mario.
Up there!
Alright, sorry about the lag there, guys. I'm hoping it's fixed now, but let me know if you have any further issues. I didn't have to restart the router this time.
Oh, man.
Hey, you okay?
Probably.
Like we did yesterday. I've just disabled bandwidth control, and we'll see if that makes a difference.
Sir!
We bring her in.
It said when I did it that you might need to restart the router for it to take effect, but it didn't force me to, so we'll see if it makes a difference.
Run!
Bandwidth control is supposed to prioritise automatically streaming, as far as I'm aware, but it seems like if anybody else uses the internet, even just to browse, then it just sucks all the juice out of the computer that's streaming. Okay, right. Yeah, welcome, folks. 150 people just joined us. Apologies if you're at the part where we lag a little bit.
Can't leave now. She needs help.
But it does seem to correct itself in a moment, if you are.
Okay.
And don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, please do think about subscribing. I do have a whole load of Final Fantasy VII content planned, as well as already a load being on the channel already, for both the remake and the original game. And what am I trying to do here? Go over there, okay. No, 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 turn around. Okay, that's more like it. We need to get to the chandelier. There we go. Hello, Lawson. We've just beaten Chapter 7, and we are now on Chapter 8. And where do we need to go? Do we need to go back, or do we need to go over there?
Over there!
Okay, let's try over here, shall we? If not, we're going to have to go all the way back. Yeah, let's go to Aerith. Makes sense.
Over here!
Yeah, this is the way. I think on my first playthrough, I did go the opposite way. And then it's really annoying because you have to turn around and climb all the way back. Nothing actually happens. You just waste a load of time. Okay, Red Mario. Try and steal off the Turks. Have I got steel materia yet? I'm not sure if I've even got it right now. But I'll check that. I can't remember if I picked it up yet.
They're in the attic. Should we pursue?
Leave him be.
But sir,
Partner's got
Yeah,
it.
even ethers are pretty good to steal in this game. You can purchase them, but you do tend to find yourself having guild problems in Final Fantasy VII Remake if you
It's like they're guiding us.
don't pay attention to your item supply and keep purchasing more items to keep those stocked up. You can quickly run out of money. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no barrel pushing in the remake. Well, I say unfortunately, it's a bit of an annoying mechanic in the original. But I was kind of expecting it to show up to some degree here, but it never did. Right, so we've got a chest we can grab. By the way, I don't believe you can ever come back to the church attic. So, any chests or what have you that are up here, I think we do need to get them on this visit.
Need to stay ahead of him.
It might only be that single chest though with the smelling salts, which isn't that important if you miss out on it. Kind of, Lawson. Most magic, like fire and lightning magic and elemental magic, automatically has an all effect with it anyway. So if enemies are bunched up and you cast one of those spells, then you're going to find that you're going to be hitting them all at once anyhow. But there is an ability called, or a materia called Magnify, which increases the range of the area of effects of those spells
I think.
at the cost of reducing their damage. But it is useful to equip on other abilities as well, such as barrier, since you can then have an all barrier effect.
Okay.
I haven't actually beaten the game, Arbush, you know. I've got a little bit ahead of where we are on this playthrough. I think I got to chapter 10 or 11. No, chapter 10. This is chapter 8. So I've got to about 25 hours on my playthrough that I've done off YouTube, which I believe is probably a little over halfway through the game.
So, what's next for you?
A little bit of bodyguard work.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it, Fig. Letting Aerith do the battles herself. Okay, so let's sort out Aerith's equipment here. Oh, we can't yet. She hasn't officially joined the party.
You know how to get
Then we
there?
just need to wait.
Yep.
Of course you do.
Yeah, no worries, Lawson. Have you been playing the game, Arbushi? Yeah, I reckon it's likely, Red Mario. Lots of the you don't actually get steel materia until later on, though, so you have to replay the chapters once you've got it to steal off some of the earlier bosses.
Hey, don't Turks
Let's
keep
just
an
check
eye
for
out potential
items.
soldiers and stuff?
This roof might have a hidden
They do
one.
more than just scout for candidates.
Yep.
Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations.
I know where these developers put these sneaky chests.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Back to my question.
Yes, I've actually killed 2 bosses, 13th Gaming Clan, today.
Looked like you knew each other.
And the one I really
Maybe
crippled
he thought
myself.
I could be the
Not on
greatest
purpose, but we
soldier
managed to
yet.
get through it.
Forget it.
You mad?
I think it's 17 or 18, Ben, yes. So yeah, sadly sounds like you're getting close to the end. Oh, okay, you've watched it to completion but haven't played it.
Gotcha.
Fair dues.
Thanks.
Yeah, the boss fights are so fun, aren't they? They're some of my favourite parts of the game. They're quite a big change from the original Final Fantasy VII because I mentioned the other day, I know there are exceptions, but for the vast majority of the game, the original, the boss fights are fairly easy. And they're over very quickly. But that's not the case here in the remake. They are, as they should be, some of the most challenging encounters, aren't they?
Honestly, kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
Yeah, it's quite a big trek back to Aerith's home. More so than in the original, of course, which is pretty much the standard way that the remake does things.
Wait! Give me a moment.
Yeah, that's true, DJ Stoner. Come on, Aerith, I thought you was cut out to being soldier. Isn't that what Cloud says in the original?
Don't just run off on your own.
Those the words of a soldier candidate?
So petty.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely, Shana. And what you say there, Fig, about the Avalanche team. Yeah, some of the great improvements of the remake. I don't like to use the word improvement, but, you know, Final Fantasy VII, the original game, it wasn't absolutely perfect in every respect. But one of the things I really do love about the remake is how we get to learn so much more about the trio there. Biggs, Wedge and Jesse. When the ladder collapses, don't pick up Aerith right away. Okay, Yum Yum, do you get some extra dialogue or something?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise.
I'll just leave her be, do I?
Looks kinda rusty.
I'll go first.
I don't think so, Serenity, no.
Okay.
I don't think I did.
Ugh.
Easy now.
You worry too much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled.
I'll certainly give it a go, Lawson. Did Aerith just swear then? That seems so out of character for Aerith. Oh wow, look, you can see the church with the hole in the roof. It looks so much bigger, doesn't it, than the original Final Fantasy VII. It's more of a cathedral there. Okay, well, I've left Aerith dangling for quite a bit.
Cloud!
Oh, right, she doesn't like us to leave her, does she? It was mentioned not to go and help her immediately. Well, I don't think anything else is happening, so maybe we should.
Cloud!
Well, I'll tell you what, she's got one heck of a strong arm. I certainly wouldn't be hanging on for that long.
Whew. That was unexpected. Thank you, Cloud. Ah, there it is. The wall.
Yeah, she was getting a little bit annoyed. But, you know, she's patient. She knows I'm streaming as well.
In the end, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Too dangerous?
Too much. A whole world bursting with life. Maybe more than I can handle, I think sometimes. Even now. People hate the steel sky, the slums, but I don't.
Ah, okay, Yum Yum. I think it's one of those dialogues that's randomly chosen, so if I'd have stayed there for long enough, she probably would have inevitably have said it.
Something greater.
Hello, Veronique. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's good. Yeah, welcome to you guys if you're new to the channel.
This time
Or have just joined recently.
After all, can't count on
Yeah,
you.
thanks for those of you that have subbed recently as well. Appreciate it. It's good to have you here. And I hope you're enjoying the content.
Maybe I'll go
Oh, we just
ahead
need to
and
wait
leave you
for
all by your lonesome.
Aerith to show us how to do it.
Just,
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
then you talk.
Hey, Igor.
story.
Thanks for the feedback. And thanks for watching the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. Yeah, hopefully we should be getting this game on PC and Xbox and all of those other systems probably within about a year, since there's a year exclusivity on PS4.
Gotcha.
You're killing me here.
Some dialogue choices do affect the gameplay, actually. But not until a little bit later. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to use this as a slide. That's like a recipe for tetanus, isn't it? Look at it. Would you want to be sliding down there on your ass? Think of all the metal splinters. The rusty metal splinters. It's okay for Cloud. He can use his sword as a sledge.
You good?
I would say that Final Fantasy VII is probably my favourite game of all time. I know it's like 20 plus years old at this point, but I've spoke about it before, so I won't drag on about that. But
My hero.
for various reasons, yeah, I do really enjoy Final Fantasy VII.
That a compliment?
Ah, fantastic, Blake. Yes.
Not really.
Never go anywhere without it. You never know how useful it's going to be. No, I've dabbled in Final Fantasy XIV. I've even streamed it a few times, but I've never actually reached the
You're
level
getting
cap.
closer to the station. Even so, we'll probably run into a few monsters on the way.
Right, okay, so this is the way back to the church, but I don't think we can go back there immediately. I'll see if we can, because there's a materia we can pick up if there is.
Where are you going,
Yeah, no, we're not
Cloud?
allowed yet. I think we have to reach the actual slums before we can come back, so we'll have to run back later on. Right, at this point, though, I was going to say we can sort out Aerith's equipment, but then the Hedgehog Pie decides to come and interfere. So we'll assess it. And then we'll get through the battle, and then... okay, ice, bear that in mind. And then we'll sort Aerith's equipment out.
Someone looks like they're in their element.
Okay. So let's just check equipment first of all, because there's going to be the upgrade option on weapons. I'm pretty sure there's no equipment to change in terms of weapons. Nope, so let's just sort out this stuff. The mesmeric. Seems pretty poor, actually. Titanium. I think we'll go for the titanium bangle. And then in terms of accessories... I think we'll take this off Tifa, because Aerith's magic defense is sort of lacking a little bit right now. And what summon do I want to give her? Ifrit is staying on Cloud, I think. Chocobo and Moogle. I think we'll go for Chocobo and Moogle. But I'll remove all of the summons from the other party members for the time being. Okay, we'll equip that, and then what we're going to do is just sort out her upgrade, because we might get another materia slot, and then we'll sort out her weapon materia. So Arcane Ward is the ability we're going to be learning. Attack spells cast within the ward will automatically be cast twice. So you can cast that on different party members to put it in that location. And it's back to the sphere grid, as people are calling it. Yeah, this is a remix of the original music from this point of the game, of the original Final Fantasy VII, wasn't it? And to be honest with you, I'm going to go for the materia slot, but after that, I think we're just going to focus on Aerith's magical attacks and what have you. Because I'm pretty sure even her standard square attack is magical-based damage, so going for physical attack power is utterly pointless. It's probably not even an option in many cases. Hey, Drewby, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. All right, magical attack power plus 12. That's nice, isn't it? Very beautiful. We do need to boost her defenses as well. So yeah, we'll probably... Oh, MP plus 8, that's going to be useful. Do we want defense? Or do we want HP? Let's go for HP. Since that's effectively all kinds of defense, not just physical defense. Hello, Isaiah. Yeah, it's good to have you here. And Mr. Anomalous as well. Yeah, you've missed some fun boss battles, actually. Including the fact I went into the second of 2 with the complete wrong setup, but we somehow managed to scrape through it. Okay, I'm going to keep prayer equipped. It's a pretty decent heal, actually. Ice. And probably fire. Or wind, maybe. Oh, I don't know, maybe fire. No, I think... Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think the enemies in this area. What's our other green? Okay, we've already got ice. So maybe we'll just put lightning. No. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of mechanical enemies here. Let's go for fire. And wind. Right, do we have healing? She does have prayer. Yeah, I don't care about refocus. Let's go for healing. Go for level 2 healing. And then let's just see what Cloud's Elemental can do. Probably put ice on there for now. Oh no, we'll keep fire on there. Yeah, that's fine. I could do with more materia slots on Cloud. Just not got enough. Okay, yeah, so she's got wind. Yeah, we should be good to go now. We should have most bases covered. We can't go back to the church just yet, as far as I know. So we're just going to follow the path forwards at this point. Defeating enemies as we go.
Try to stay behind me.
That way, I can cover your back.
Right, I think the where ats we've already assessed, have we? We can actually check by just mousing over them. Yes, we have.
That's that.
One more shot!
And I know we've done these because we just did it.
So, Cloud, you don't know the slums that well, do you?
Compared to you? No. On training grounds, barracks, battlefields.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get quite a bit of DLC for the game. I know that they're already developing part 2. But that's probably not going to be with us for a couple of years. So in the meantime, they're going to want to keep monetizing Final Fantasy 7 Remake, aren't they? So yeah, expect various pieces of DLC. I can't imagine they've added an entire DLC menu option just for the pre-order stuff. Oh yes, I think they do something similar in this game as well, Red Mario. I'm pretty sure you can get stuff stolen off you here. I don't think there's going to be a season pass. Season passes are normally released, or at least announced, about the same time as the game, aren't they? Kingdom Hearts 3 never had a season pass, did it?
Yeah, well, it's got a good view of the reactor.
Yeah, welcome back, Dan. There was some lag earlier, unfortunately, but it seemed to have resolved itself.
It's on fire!
Ain't a show.
They know that. Don't worry.
Oh, didn't expect to see you here.
Huh?
Okay, this is the Sector 5 station. We can chat to some of the folks around here, grab some treasures if we want to. Let's just check the map because I want to make sure we explore every nook and every cranny.
Hey.
There's a bench over there as well, but not that important at this stage. But there might be a musical track available at the vending machine.
Goddamn pain in the ass.
Did I tell you? Last time I went up the top side, I hit on you.
Yeah, the NPCs, obviously you don't need to speak to them, but they sometimes have some funny things to say. So it is worth just popping round and chatting to them with the triangle button. Yeah, I reckon there'll be quite a bit of DLC. Hopefully involving some extra quest content, like side quest content with some nice rewards and stuff. You actually can't get through that way. Wow. Yeah, you can't actually see the Mako reactor, can you? But everybody else can, which is kind of weird. Kate Sith's theme. It's a good job Asheki isn't here. I think he'd go crazy if he saw they were selling that here. Unless he's lurking. Maybe that would be enough of a rage to bring him out of lurk status. Okay, a few things there that we could potentially pick up. I don't think we've got earrings, but I'm going to save my gil for now. Any material that I want to get? Poison, we don't yet own that. Okay, we'll purchase one of those. Okay, that'll do. Let's just rest up. Yum Yum's got enough hate for Kate Seath. I haven't actually used poison myself, I'll be honest with you. I've only just purchased it. I don't remember if I've used it on my main playthrough or not, on my playthrough that's off stream. But I'm pretty sure it's going to work in the same way, because when party members get affected by it, it seems to do the same thing. It's quite nasty, actually.
Deck is all clear.
Are you alright, Serenity? Is there a problem? You got a problem with YouTube?
Form up.
Yes, I do have Iron Sword. I'm pretty sure we got that one, didn't we? That was an early weapon, wasn't it, for one of the first side quests that we did. Yeah, I could equip it, actually. I'm using Buster Sword. I switched for some reason. I was using Iron Sword, then I switched back.
A real man on a mission.
On the hunt, more like.
For me or you?
Hey, hello, Summit.
No.
KR Games.
Don't care.
Then let's stick to the back street.
Yeah, definitely, Yum Yum. Oh, really, Serenity? I can see you commenting okay in chat.
Better than Shinra.
YouTube has some very evil automatic spam filters. And because you've been sharing those codes and stuff multiple times, it's possible that they've kicked in. Which would be kind of annoying if they have. But it's just something that might have happened.
We're using the back street.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. We need to go this way. Let me just check the weapon situation for Cloud. Yes. I could equip the Iron Blade, but it would mean losing out on the materia slot linkage. But that said, if we go to upgrade weapons, we might be able to link 2 materia slots on that weapon. With these 12 points, let's check. Nope. 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 Okay, maybe not. I'm not going to bother upgrading it then. We're just going to keep using the Buster Sword for now.
How many would you like?
Once you become a regular, you'll let you try the level 100.
Wait, is that sweet?
People say it's like an explosion of flavor beyond your.
Yeah, so we end up taking the backstreet method, which is quite a bit of a lengthy journey.
Hang around in.
Great place to lay low. They've got the run of it.
And we're back with where at.
See ya. Got that.
We should probably switch over to Aerith at some point just to show her off in combat. Although, in my opinion, Aerith does begin fairly weak. And it's not until later on that she really comes into her own. Although she is very powerful later on. Right, since Cloud's about to be eaten, let's switch over to her now, shall we? And let's just check out her abilities. Right now, Soul Drain, which is an MP gaining ability. And Arcane Ward, which we'll give to Cloud.
Let's get serious.
Although he's currently out of action, and he's back.
No telling where
Oh, that was weird.
from.
We didn't kill all the enemies, but we ended combat. I want to go ahead and assess these, but they keep eating Cloud.
You've got this.
Ah, still can't assess them. I want to get one full ATB gauge. Right, let's check the map. Okay, this is an optional area. I believe there's some side quests that take place down here later.
Some construction,
But there might also be some crates to break, some loot to get. You know the score by this point. Yep, crates. Aerith's double black magic can be nice. Oh yeah, definitely DJ Stoner. There's no shortage of meat in this game, as long as you don't mind eating rat. Reminds me of Demolition Man. Don't know if you guys have seen that film. They have rat burgers.
Over here.
Okay, is this gate shut if I remember? Oh no. We use the lever.
That didn't work. Maybe it's broken?
Yep, it was shut. I remembered correctly. The gate won't open. Dum dum dum. Ah, right. We need to do something with this thing.
Move this.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, that item was like an elusive item, wasn't it, Red Mario? The behemoth horn in the original game. But thanks to your helpful tips, we did manage to get hold of it, didn't we? Right, anything over here? Nope. Just like to make sure that we're not missing out on anything. Any exciting loot or the like. Some very lucrative crates just there. Oh, where are you, Aerith? Right, these are weak to Blizzard, aren't they? But we don't need to cast Blizzard because they're about to die anyway. No, don't interrupt my braver attack.
So long. Don't overdo it.
So it's my turn?
Right, Tempest, which is Aerith's triangle ability, you need to hold down for the most amount of damage before you unleash it.
Must have been a new breed.
How do you figure?
So I do like the way that every party member is unique, aren't they, in terms of the abilities that they have access to. Right, nearly there, I think. Let me just check. Okay, the gate stays shut for now, it seems.
There, check it out. The heart of the slums.
Still a fair ways off.
Well, we did take a detour. Getting tired?
Nah.
Me?
I do like the way that you can constantly see the plate when you're in the slums of the various sectors.
Amazed.
Obviously, because of the various camera angles and the backgrounds and how all that worked in the original game, you couldn't, could you? You just periodically got reminded that it was there, but you never really got to see it. Hello, Edward. Oh, thank you very much. Using the Final Fantasy VIII walkthrough. Wow, I think like 3 or 4 people have dropped by today to mention they've been using that particular walkthrough. So I'm glad that people are still enjoying that. It was a fun one to make, that one was. So yeah, thanks for the shout out there, Edward. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was kind of expecting one, Dr. Steinman. I really would have liked to have seen one for this game. But it just seems more and more often now, doesn't it, that the way of actual physical game guides, official game guides, seems to have just pretty much bitten the dust by this point, doesn't it? Yeah, you do get them occasionally, but nowhere near to the degree that they used to be available. Right, let's assess while we've got the ATB available for this.
Too bad.
Okay, there we go. Oh no, don't feast on Aerith. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? 13th Gaming Clan. Absolutely. Okay, looks like there's a little nook down here that's probably going to have an item for us to nab. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, it's a whole new area. Okay, yeah, another side quest area. There might be some chests to break, though, while we're here. Not chests, sorry. Crates, as they're known as. Nope. But at least we've explored it, so we know where to come back to later on. Okay, so we want to go this way now. Anything over there? Okay, it's secret item. Almost missed it. So just make sure you do the monkey bars. Drop down, and I don't think it's going to be that good of an item because it's not in a purple chest or anything. Okay, a remedy. Yeah, I think we did, didn't we, Red Mario? It's been a while now since we did that. So, I can't remember exactly, but it seemed to do well. I'm pretty sure I was battling the wrong person for the longest time. And then when I followed your advice, we managed to get all the cards that we needed in relatively short order. Those things look mean. And before we go over there, let's just head back up here. I want all that good stuff. Give it to me now. Yellow materia, treasures, crates, all of it. Oh well, we'll be back later. Alright then guys, well I think on that note I'm going to take a break at this point. We've been streaming for over 2 hours. So should be back tomorrow, same time, same place. About 2:30 PM UK time. And then we'll carry on. We're in chapter 8 now, 11 hours into our adventure. So I'm happy with the progress we're making and having a lot of fun doing so. We'll continue on through the Sector 5 slums as we make our way over to the... well, to Aerith's house, actually, isn't it? Yep. And we'll get to carry on with more story and more side quests will be opening up. I think it's this chapter, isn't it? So, yeah, thank you, Seamus, so much for supporting the channel, signing up as a YouTube member. It's very, very considerate and kind of you. Very much appreciated. Yeah, if you can make it then, guys, tomorrow, 2:30 PM UK time, we'll be picking up where we left off here. And don't forget, if you haven't already, you might want to subscribe to the channel, just to be notified. Hello, Yuck. You've just missed us, I'm afraid. We're about to end the stream. So, sorry to you guys that have just joined us. But like I just said, tomorrow, same time. Well, not same time now, probably finishing. But 2 hours ago, we'll be starting tomorrow. Does that make sense? We'll find out if you join us or not. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.